What computers is disputing, I go off a field, no hezzy. For my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cuban. Cubans, my life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. These stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots but somehow I just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
Game basketball's biggest stage, the end, and now the New York Knicks starters. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for the Jazz, in it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. Taking a look at New York. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Utah with the ball after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Collins a screen on Hart. Pass to Kessler. A 3. Knicks with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And so here is New York following the three-pointer by Utah. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Bridges shot. Good.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Collins a screen on Brunson. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
With a screen on Sexton. Bridges for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. There's a screen by Collins. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Brunson outside. No good on the 3.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Hart. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. From outside the arc. And no good. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. Achua, he's checked in for Bridges. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 5 now.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Kessler, a screen on Brunson. No good on that one. Knicks trail by 5. And here is Hart. Here's Achua. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Beyond the arc. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now, here's Hart. Still yet to score. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Jacks up a 3. And Utah, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
They swipe it. A finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Utah to stop the run. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Kessler, screen on Brunson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Utah leading by 10. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From past the arc, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay.
Oh!
My goodness.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Stripped away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. There's the 3. And the Jazz, another 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Abaji's checked in. Towns, a screen on Markkanen. And Anunoby, here we go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Knicks trail by 20. McBride passes to Abaji. And Collins now top the key. And 1:01 left now here in the second. And the shot is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Another steal. Anunoby outside. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Jazz. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for them. 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This is going to be the absolute biggest challenge they faced. And we may see this group in a much more competitive series here in the finals.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. For 3, it's tipped. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Utah out in front, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tips, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get it.
And looking at where the Knicks stand. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The Jazz shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And New York, looking at who they've got. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Brunson outside. Collins grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And he's got 41.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Launches it. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 13.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Unloads. The 15-footer. And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Got loose. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Anunoby outside. And Hart has it in the corner. And Brunson has it in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bucket is good.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
And so here is New York. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Kept alive. Kessler. Second chance shot. Markkanen from outside. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Brunson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Brunson's got 10 points.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
And you could tell he thought that trip.
And another steal for him.
And he's now tied for 3rd most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing. Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Traps in the tray.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
That's too hard. Markkanen against Anunoby. Over to the left wing. Towns, no luck. Jazz have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. He swipes the ball away again.
And his unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His act nabbing another steal.
And he's answered the moment with one of the all-time great defensive performances I've ever witnessed.
I agree. On the attack, he has now set a new single-game playoff record for steals.
And with this achievement, he surpasses the great Allen Iverson, whose steal mark had stood since 1999.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Utah. Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Utah Jazz come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. The NBA postseason coming up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Tonight we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the New York Knicks. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now, New York starting 5. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. And for the Jazz, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. You take a look at New York, down 1-0 in this series. How crucial is a win tonight?
How crucial? Extremely crucial. Historically, the odds of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, less than 10%. They have to consider this one a must-win.
Outside Anunoby. Inside, here's Towns. Utah grabs the miss. You got to go back to the 2017 Warriors to find the last team that won 13 straight playoff games in a single season. These guys can tack on another and make it 14 with a winning performance tonight.
This has been mind-blowing to witness. We don't get streaks like this very often. As a fan of the league, you just have to sit back and enjoy the greatness you're witnessing.
Here's Bridges following the bucket by Utah. Back to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Collins with a screen on Brunson. There's the triple. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Down low. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart passes to Brunson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Bridges outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Kessler, a screen on Brunson. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Sexton against Bridges. Hart with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Brunson from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A different look here for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for Markkanen, and Clarkson subbed in for Sexton. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. The three. Hits the three-pointer.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Gets the three to fall. He's got 17.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
There's the block. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Diabate's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jazz leading by 11. 32 seconds left in the first quarter here. Launches it. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Brunson, driving to the basket. Oh, Kessler with the block.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Counted from distance. 26 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Jazz out in front, up by 15. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Diabate. Anunoby comes in for Abaji. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Knicks trail by 17. On the court right now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That one doesn't drop. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. To the inside. There's the steal. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Abaji's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 19. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York, again, can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And the Knicks shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Deflected.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Abaji. Connects from downtown.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Let's go with a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to the right wing. Back to McBride. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Clarkson. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. No good from 18. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Kessler a screen. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Well, the Knicks shooting a low 30% from the floor. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. "12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 42. And so it's Utah cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there. What's given you guys the edge this far?
I think we just came ready to play. I think the home court's giving us a little advantage, and I think we're just coming out and compete tonight. And I like the way we're starting, and I think we have to maintain that and finish the game out.
Their mentality was right on from the get-go, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Utah Jazz.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Kessler, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Sexton. To the left side wing. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Towns on a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3. And finished off by Kessler.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Brunson's got 13 now.
Yeah, moonshot by Brunson. He makes you guard him out there.
Collins with a screen on Brunson. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Fires top of the key. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Collins with a screen on Brunson. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And there's a pick. Fires for three. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. From the arc. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Brunson outside. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
1:49 left in the third. From behind the arc. And again for three. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Hendricks comes in for Collins. Sensabaugh is checked in for Larry Markkanen. And Jordan Clarkson is subbed in for Sexton. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And he makes all 3. The Jazz have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. In the third quarter with just over 3.
Oh! Wow! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 13 in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Launches a 3. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Hart. Got a hand on it. Lets it go from deep. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now for our Player of the Game.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Jazz come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Knicks.
A 2-0 start. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And for New York, you've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Take a look at Utah taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight would almost guarantee them the title.
Yeah, I mean, they held home court in the first 2 games, but in this one, they'll face a hostile crowd and a team that is back up against the wall. They're going to have to match that intensity if they're going to take complete control and go up 3-0.
It is going to be sun seen here tonight. Anunoby passes to Brunson, and the shot goes in.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Took him no time at all on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bulls from the top of the key. Utah with the rebound. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One you can certainly call historic at this point, as they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? You call that a Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. A 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Anunoby has the open look. They can't stop the run with that one. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. That bucket in no time at all. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Drops in the layup for two.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Brunson scanning the floor, and they'll keep possession. Here's Towns, takes it inside, and then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Hart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Brunson. Drains the 19-footer. Brunson's got his second basket.
Gets one to fall, but only his second made in the first 7 attempts.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Tries to the...
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Utah, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more in 2K. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. So both teams making some changes here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Collins is out there with Filipowski. Brunson, no good. Utah leading by 14. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Yeah, they come into a nice flow this quarter.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's the screen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Brunson, hard finish inside.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sinks the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Achua. Brunson kicks to Achua. Now Bridges. Floats one up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in, and Utah with a change here, too. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
It's tipped. Can't cash in from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
With 1 on the clock, doesn't get it to drop for him. And that concludes the first half. Jazz out in front, up 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Utah Jazz.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Taking a look at the Jazz. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Jazz leading by 11. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Brunson. It's blocked. From the high post. For the 3. Out to the wing. Tries again. The shot's good. 37 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Kessler with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the three ball is good.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Spins. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Looking to end the run. And it falls. Over the rim and in. Bridges got 11.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
Casares screen on Brunson. Great open look there. And the Jazz lead by 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Brunson missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. That shot off. Knicks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 14.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Casares screen on Brunson. Wasted no time on that one.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the layup falls.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Hart. Bridges against Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Utah. They're on an 18-5 run here. There's a screen by Collins. Markkanen kicks to Collins. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart with the drive, and he gets it to go.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart was flying down the lane.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. New York calls timeout.
Start it.
A different look for New York. Diabate's checked in, and it's Achua in for Josh Hart. And Utah making a change here. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson, and he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 16 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Diabate. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Diabate's got his second bucket.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
From deep. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tries from 16, Hendricks. And so it's Utah taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Taking a look at the Jazz. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Utah leading by 11. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That three off the mark.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. The tray. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The three-point answer provided by Brunson.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing three of his own?
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bangs home the trifecta.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
In Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Utah.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in a championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in Game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to have to happen tonight. Instead, they put the hammer down and already have one hand on the trophy.
Here's Diabate. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
87-69.
Lets it go from deep. And it's right, sending it back. And they get it back. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Abaji. Filipowski grabs the board. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. It's an 18-point lead. Sinks the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Wright looking around. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Jazz have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the New York Knicks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen and Collins at 3 and 4. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Walker Kessler. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. You look at the Jazz in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be the night. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
Now here's Hart. Open shot from Brunson. Cash money on the open jump shot.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Kessler a screen. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Kessler a screen. Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hart finds Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Hits the trifecta.
3-point double.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. That one off the back iron and out. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Kessler a screen on Towns.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in, and a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in for Markkanen. Now here's Brunson.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Collins with a screen on Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside McBride. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. The three. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks trail by 8. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. Hart passes to Brunson. And stolen by Sexton. From deep. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. From downtown, and Towns with the three.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
The three is up. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Ooh, ripped away. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 22 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Outside Hart. Inside. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Puts up a three. They get the rebound. Kessler lets the three fly. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
And so it's Utah, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive.
And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Diabate. OG Anunoby comes in for Abaji. And Brunson is subbed in for Bridges. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Achua finds Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Utah leading by 10. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. They set the pick. Here he goes. And the basket is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Lets it go from deep. Utah grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
And he drops it first. Abaji's checked in for McBride. Both free throws good from Brunson. Utah leading by 10. 1:10 left in the second period. And it's good for 2. He's got 32 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And here's New York now. They're on an 18-7 run. Shot from the top of the key. Unable to get that one.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And there's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Another steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Gets a very good look and converts. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
It's not going to go for him. To the middle. Achua passes to Brunson. Off target from outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Knicks trail by 17. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
From outside the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Releases from 15. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
High post Kessler. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 19-point game. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To end the run, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea.
And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line.
The previous play is under
to affect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Utah leading by 22. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. There's a screen. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 13 now.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got 3. That's a nice delivery.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. First one falls for him.
Now, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in. Buries it from 3.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jazz leading by 20. Three-pointer. 4-3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Collins. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving of basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. And boy, this guy can light you up.
Utah leading by 22. And he lobs it up to the rim. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits yet again. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
To the paint. Another shot. Achua. The layup off target.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that
one. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Bridges misses. Clarkson against Bridges. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Hey, you got to keep working the game now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. And that's it, folks. The Utah Jazz have won it all. Wow.
It's been a pleasure as always, man.
They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
And now, the world champion,